right, next one. Now we're moving on. We're gonna watch some Luke Belmar, guys. We're learning about money today. It's money day, baby.
How do you go from peasant to king, from zero to hero? How? By understanding the rules of the game, by being in fellowship and community with high-level individuals like myself, by having access to education that the education system doesn't teach you. Let me explain to you something about the education system.
Ooh, we were talking about this today.
Of these books that this school system has, you'll realize it's the same billionaires that control the news. The same people that publish the books are the same people that publish the news. Are the
Do you guys hear that? True. I think in the last stream I did, I even talked about how, if you've ever seen that clip of where it's a news channel talking about one thing and then it starts to zoom out and you see multiple news channels and they're all saying the exact same thing. That's right there. And they're in the school system too. Clear as day, blatant. Programming. You guys got to be aware of what's going into your mind.
And run the big news media outlets on the internet. They're the same people nowadays that run social media.
Yep.
They're not these $2 billion tech conglomerates. These people are worth hundreds of billions of dollars. They're untouchable. And all I'm here to do is to share with you that information. Whether you choose to act on it or not will have no impact on my life. But I promise you, if you act on it, it will have a massive impact on your life.
100%.
But first, you must be empowered. All
Empower
I'm
and
going to tell you is that
galvanize.
there's something called the nationalization of private companies. The nationalization of private companies is the following. When a private company is either in trouble, such as SpaceX or Amazon, and they need some sort of cash influx, they're going to get that from the government. The nationalization of private industry happens as follows, right? If we wanted to defund any sort of government organization, we can do that because it belongs to the people. But what if the government has decided to give that power to corporations? Well, they're corporations. If you don't want their service, you no longer have to use them. And the reason they want it to be a monopoly, even though they have anti-monopoly rules, it's all fake. Just look at all the companies Amazon owns. Do you think they just own Amazon.com? No. Let me pull that shit up. How many companies Amazon owns? Look at this shit. Let's pull it up on the chart. I'm gonna show you guys something that's about to blow your mind. Let's see here.
Let's see what he has to show.
This is the chart. This is what Amazon owns, guys. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is what Amazon owns, guys.
PayPal. What the fuck? eBay. Google Pay. Obviously Audible. Walmart, Costco. Jesus, I didn't know that. Google Home, Spotify. I didn't know that one either. Netflix. Wow. What? Jesus, guys, do you see this? Fortnite, literally. YouTube Gaming. That's crazy.
This is every single company that Amazon owns. Inside, okay? These are the companies that they own, and these are their competitors. They have tackled almost every niche of monopoly that you could ever think about. They own Whole Foods, they own audio, they own Alexa, which hears everything you say. If you use Alexa or Siri, you're a moron. That's how they hear everything. Amazon Prime to compete with music. Now they compete with video. Now audio, food. Gaming companies, they purchased Twitch. That's why it's kind of hard for us to be on Twitch. IMDb, AWS. Did you know that the CIA's servers are hosted on AWS? No, of course you didn't. Groceries, they own Fresh. Then of course,
I did not know that. Jesus.
Now, of course, they have their payment system. So this is what.
Let's hear that again, guys.
Did you know that the CIA's servers are hosted on AWS? No, of course you didn't. Groceries, they own Fresh.
What the fuck?
They're competing here now. Of course, they have their payment system. So this is what you're up against, right? You're up against a system that is designed to tell you that it's equal, that it's fair for everybody, that it's normal, that, he owns Amazon.com. But then you start realizing that he gets a subsidy, tax subsidy of $1.50 for every package that he ships out. Why? Because it's easier to control one big organization, and it's the nationalization of companies, as opposed to leaving your mom and pop shops operating and making, 100, 200, 300K a year, a million. What do you think this whole shutdown was for? To protect you? To protect you? Why do you think trillions of dollars were printed? To protect you? Where has the money gone?
Ask yourself, guys. This is what I'm saying. Like, you have to ask questions. Like, nobody's out here like wondering, oh, they just printed all these dollars. Oh, I'm getting checks in the mail. Why? What is the purpose? Think to yourself these questions. Take some time. Really try to understand what's going on around you in your environment. That's how you can look at the chessboard and figure out the smartest move to make. Most of you guys out here are not even looking at the chessboard. You don't even realize you're playing chess. But you are. You're trapped on the chessboard and you don't even know it.
Gone. You don't have it. The broke people, the 1,400 stimmy checks, they spent it on Amazon.com, or they went and bought some Louis Vuitton belt.
Yep.
Like a bunch of fucking morons. Because that's what they are. They're dumb. And the reason they're dumb is because of the way that they think, the food that they consume, the resources that they're exposed to, and their belief system. So if I can help you realign your belief system and help you get rid of a lot of the cognitive dissonance that's in your mind, that you don't understand why you believe what you believe, you just believe it, you haven't questioned it, then that's the start of
That's
your
what I'm
journey.
saying, guys.
Once you master understanding
That's where you
the power
start.
of your mind, we're going to proceed to mastering money.
Yes.
Then we're going to proceed to mastering networks. But it all starts with mastering yourself.